Krieger-Watkins here with another edition of The Scoop from Mason County Press, brought to you by Betten Baker Ford and West Shore Bank. And today I'm at the Lakeshore Resource Center, which houses United Way of Mason County, and I'm joined by Executive Director Lynne Russell of United Way of Mason County and Campaign Chair Lynda Matson. How are you guys?
We're great.
You guys look great. You look great. I like the blazers. Yeah, you're welcome. So we're here to kind of talk about the 2020 United Way campaign. Now, Lynn, you're busy all year doing campaign stuff, and we were talking a little bit earlier that sometimes people get confused on the timeline of the campaign. So why don't you talk a little bit about just the campaign in general and how it looks over a year process?
Right, so we really begin planning, we start planning really for our Suds on the Shore Craft Beer Wine Festival, which is in August of each other. So that kind of takes us from spring, through summer, and then at that same time we're also preparing for our fall campaign. And traditionally, United Ways across the nation have always kicked off their campaigns in the fall.
Okay.
So that's kind of why it's always at the end of the year. So for us, it's really the 2021 campaign, because we will close out this year's campaign on March 31st, 21.
Okay, that makes sense, because I was a little confused too.
Yes.
So, Lynda, you being a chairperson, now what has been your role so far, and what does it look like going to the end of your reign, if I will say that?
I like that.
Yeah.
It has been a great ride so far this past year, working with Lynn and her team, who are very dynamic and very excited about what they do at United Way, which is huge. The different things that United Way touches on. But mainly what I do is help support, help get out the word about United Way. Now is the time to give. It's the giving season,
Sure.
So now is a great time to think about United Way. I help and support businesses. A lot of the big promotion from United Way and the big campaigns come from workplace campaigns. So I help Lynn and her team go into these workplaces and give educational seminars and let people know what their giving dollars go for.
Sure. Let's talk about that. A lot of businesses have campaigns within that they can donate a certain percentage or a certain amount that comes directly out of their payroll that goes towards United Way. So why don't we talk a little bit about how businesses have been involved in that, how they can get involved, and just kind of where that money goes?
Yeah, so this year, with COVID, it looks totally different. And we have not been able to physically go into the workplaces and do presentations. But we have been able to beef up our online giving system. And so we were able to create an online pledge form specifically for workplace campaigns, where if the majority of the employees are working remotely, they can just go into that link and still give through payroll deduction and give online. So that's what several of our companies are doing. Some of our companies are doing a combination of both still paper pledge forms and remote giving. We've even done a Zoom kickoff, so we really have trying to been getting creative with how we're doing this year's campaign. And so really any company, no matter how large or small, we have companies that have 5 employees, we have companies that have 600 employees that have workplace campaigns, and it's really just kind of allowing us to help promote United Way within their company and allowing their employees to be able to give through payroll deduction. And it's just a lot easier for somebody to give $1 a week than it is to write a check for $52.
Yeah. I think too, a lot of people don't necessarily understand what United Way does for the community. So this is a great educational, like you said, going in and actually educating these people about, what you actually do. And then I think it kind of creates a snowball effect to either within that business, like, hey, are you doing this? Well, you should, because the money actually goes towards this and that. So let's talk a little bit about where do these funds go? What do they support?
So when people give through United Way of Mason County, 98% of their dollar stays right here in Mason County. And we do a request for proposal process where we do award dollars that believe in the same things that we believe in. And that is that individuals and families are financially stable, that children can achieve their potential, and that people are practicing healthy lifestyles. So agencies or programs that are focusing on those 3 key areas are eligible to apply for funding. But in addition, we also provide several direct services. Like, for example, we provide a program that's called Mason County Family Link that's located in all 3 school districts in Mason County along with G2S, where we actually place an on-site community schools coordinator in that school, along with the behavioral health clinician, to work with students and families so that we can help them remove barriers that prevent them from being successful in school. In this past year, as a result of the pandemic, the one thing that we did at United Way in Mason County specifically is that we did apply for state and federal grants that would allow us to be able to provide direct assistance to families that have students in one of those 3 school districts or G2S, as well as we are also able to work with the Mason County College Access Network on securing a grant for them for the college-going student. And originally it started out that it was only available to first-year West Shore College students and 11th and 12th graders. But now as a result of that, people having to do more remote learning, it's expanded out so that students that are 9th through 12th grade or any age going, or in any first or second year college students at West Shore Community College can receive funding to help them for connectivity. So if they need internet access or things like that. So we're really seeing a growing need in that area. And so, but I just can't stress enough how much we have received an increase in the number of requests with students and families needing direct assistance, whether that's mortgage, rent assistance, utility assistance, internet connectivity, transportation, and the list goes on. And then in addition, we also have those dollars available for employees that are members of our Employer Resource Network, which is similar to Mason County Family Link in that we have a resource coach that works on site at 11 different companies to help remove barriers for employees that could prevent them from not being successful at work.
Sure. I was going to ask you how different this year looked because of COVID. And, you know, I've talked to a bunch of different nonprofit associations and that kind of thing. And there are so many more people kind of needing support that you never thought before that you're going to see these numbers or certain, you know, individuals come across your desk. And it has definitely been a harder year. So it's just great that you guys can offer all these things for these employees, for the families and everything. And it really starts at home. I mean, it really starts with the families, the parents. And if they're not successful and supported at work, and they have to like leave their job, and then it just trickles down. And I can see where this can really, you know, lift people up and that kind of thing. So how do you get in contact with you guys?
They can call us at 843-8593, our phone. Okay. They can go to our website, www.masoncountyyw.org, and also look at all the neat things that we're doing, as well as we have an online giving pledge form through our website for people that are not connected to a workplace campaign and have a business or are an individual that would like to give. And I always just like to stress that really the beauty of United Way is that when we all come together and everybody gives a little or a lot, is this what we can do with those dollars when we can mesh them all together. And the other thing I just really want to stress too is that we often looked at that, well, you know, it could be your neighbor or your friend that we're helping with utility assistance or housing assistance. But really what we need to focus on is that, yes, we did help that one individual, but we're really helping in the long run our entire community.
Absolutely.
And I think we lose sight of that.
Yeah.
And so it's not about just helping one person, but it's about lifting up our entire community. And I think that's really the beauty of United Way. And that's why I guess I've been so vested in United Way for over 20 years, is that I do really believe that we are trying to make a difference in our community and focus on the most critical issues of our community rather than just one specific cause.
Right. Well, and you definitely, I think, see that trickle-down effect from raising that one person up. It just, you know, helps everybody else. And the fact that 98% of those funds stay here. I mean, you can donate to a lot of other nonprofits, but you a lot of times don't know where that money's going or how it's getting used. You guys are very open about like, this money is coming in, it's going to this, it's going to this, it's going to this, and that's really awesome. And it really helps the community feel like, you know what, we're investing in something positive to lift everybody up. So I really appreciate you guys, you know, doing this, because my mom sat on the board for a long time, so it's something very special and, you know, for us, and so it's really cool. And, you know, 'tis the season for giving.
Yes.
So anything else you want to tell our viewers?
No, I mean, just this is the time you're right for giving, and get your kids involved. they can choose what they want to give to,
Sure.
and what a great experience for them to learn how to give to others.
Absolutely, that's a great idea. Yeah, you can always get them involved at any age, whether it's them donating $1 or,
Yes.
you donating to, the food club or, sponsoring a family or doing some shopping that way.
Right.
Everything helps, especially this year with COVID-19. So I want to thank you guys for joining me today.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
luck
you.
with the rest of the campaign. I know
Thank
you're going to
you
be
so
busy.
much.
You're going to be busy.
Thank you.
It's good,
Yes.
though. It's good.
Yes. Yes.
For any other news, check out MasonCountyPress.com, and our weather is always brought to you by Smith & Eddy Insurance. And again, United Way of Mason County gives back 98% of the money it raises back to Mason County. So if you want to give something, especially this time of year and COVID-19, United Way is a great place to start. Hi, I'm Kate Krieger-Watkins, and I'm here at Betten Baker Ford with Debbie Holloway. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, and you run the service department.
I do.
And tell us a little bit about, you have a tire rebate going on right now.
We do. We have a $100 rebate by mail that goes to December 3rd, or we have the Ford Pass points as a rebate as well. 40,000 Ford Pass points.
And what are those?
Those are points that you earn when you have services or you buy things here at Ford, even a new vehicle or a used vehicle. Those 40,000 points equate to $200 worth of Ford money that you can spend towards services, oil changes, accessories, anything that you're doing at Ford.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.